whatever do you guys want? Okay. Are you guys going to eat the bread? You're going to be full for lunch. Oh, it's almost gone.
I already have
Okay,
lunch.
we're all done, so let's go back in the room and
Okay. Everybody ready? Sit up, Jesus. Can't be slouching like that. I don't want to slouch you, Jesus.
Okay.
Okay? Sit up. Lean on the table. Am I going to pick up good on that thing here? Is this going to be okay for my voice?
If you would, closer to you.
Sit right here and face me. Yeah, perfect. That's good.
Okay, I'm going to still point at you, and if you look, always be looking either at me or Brother Stratton, okay? And so we'll point at you, I'll point at you what to do, and he wants to see your face. So watch me and I'll help you remember, okay? Everybody ready? It was by the temple in Jerusalem. He was watching the people give their riches to the church. The people were putting their money and riches into a big bowl. Jesus saw many rich men and women put a lot of money into the boxes. There were rich men with costly apparel and women with jewelry and adornments, all given into the church. A poor woman came to the bowl. Her husband had died. She was called a widow. She put 2 pieces of money called mites into the bowl. 2 mites were not very much money, but 2 mites were all the money she had. Jesus saw her. He wanted to teach the lesson to the people. He told them about the widow. Jesus told his disciples that rich men gave lots of money, but the rich man had more money at home. The widow had only 2 mites. She had no money at home. She gave all her money to the church. She had given more to the church than all the rich men.
That'll work. All right, you guys. Thank you.
Good job, guys. Great job.
Way to go.
Everybody give us a big hand. Happy for yourselves.
Long ago, in a land far away, there lived a father. Now this father had a lot of money and 2 sons. Now number 1 son, the oldest, was pretty obedient. That is to say, he did the things his father wanted him to do. Now the other son, well, he's the reason for this whole story. Come in.
Hey, Dad, you've got a lot of food. Hey, Dad, you've got a lot of money, and I know we, as loving sons, you are supposed to get a part of it. So I'd like all of mine right now.
Okay, my loving son, I shall give it unto you and your brother, the riches that are yours.
Dad, now that I've got this money, I'm going on holiday looking for babes and booze. Don't bother trying to find me. I'll be traveling.
So the younger son set off in search of the wildlife, and he found it. And in a short amount of time, he had spent all of his money on wine, woman, and song. Soon, he had no money to buy food or drink.
What am I going to do? I don't even have a dime to call home to Dad with to get some more money.
Soon there was a great famine in the land, and there was no food. So the last son got a job feeding pigs, so he could get food.
Boy, I'm so hungry. I could eat this. Okay, boy, I'm so hungry. I could eat this slop I'm feeding to the pigs.
Later that night,
Boy, Dad, almost of servants, and all of them had enough to eat and more. And look, look at me, here standing. This isn't what I expected of the wildlife.
so the son decided to go back to the land of his father.
I'll go back to Dad and say, Dad, I sinned against you and did really bad, and because I'm so bad, I will make me a servant instead of your son.
So the son began the long journey home. And after a great time traveling, came to the land of his father. What? It can't be. I can
Wait a
see.
minute.
What? It can't be. I can see my long lost son. He is coming home after all these many days.
Father, I've been very bad, and I'm not worthy to be your son. To be your son, make me your servant.
But you are always my son, and I will always love you. And I'm on the wrong page. You got me the wrong page.
Let's go ahead and start that. Eric, why don't you read yours from her?
Yeah, let's
I'm
start.
very bad, and I'm not worthy to be your son. Make me your servant.
Servants bring the best robe, a ring, and some great shoes for my son. And go kill that big cow, for we shall celebrate. My son was lost, and now he is found. Now all was not well for the elder son, who was always good and nobody ever threw him a party. So he was very angry. Dad, how can you do this? This guy took your money, spent it, did lots of bad things, and now he gets a party. It's not fair. I'm not gonna go. But you are always my son. I will always love you. And all I have is yours. It's important to forgive others for their mistakes and be glad your brother is home. Now all was well. The father once again had both sons home, and they were again a family. They had learned that we should forgive those who make mistakes, for they are truly sorry and want to make their lives better again. The end. The end. Is that the last thing?
Okay, don't take your stuff off.
Oh, yeah.
Line up against the wall there.
This thing is McKellar, Bob McKellar, Derek Florence, Rebecca Jackson, Janina Hardy.
That'll work.
Now can we take this off?
Yep, we can take it back up in the room. Okay?
Okay.
We're all
Take it off
done.
on the
This
way.
is the last one I'm taking.